a little bit more cohesive than it was in game number 1. I feel like they can do a lot more with this in the early game.
Yeah, it has a very solid identity, which is, hey, look, we've got good mid-jungle setup with the Ahri Lee Sin. We can play hyper-aggressive. We've got good setup on our bot side, thanks to this Rel as well, that we can try and play through. So, and even, obviously, Renekton providing that point-and-click CC for Lee. So, lane setup across the board, which is the best moment for Lee Sin to be brought out. But the question remains of, like, how do you try and play these team fights? Because once Nocturne hits 6, these to Orianna, so a lot of that combo is going to be a case of Tino's trying to time that correctly as Croc sends himself in and being that big engage tool.
See what they can make of it, of course, but well, the pressure for GAM does feel... Oh, nice little move. I was going to say go completely on it. You mentioned it earlier. They wanted to punish the flashless Crocodile, and Croc does just that beautiful there from Robo.
Maybe you lose your life for Kiaya as well, because no flash, and here comes the dive.
I mean, he's already used his ultimate just to try and clear it off. They'll get the second plate to come in here. The stun comes down. The knockup is good. He finally gets himself away. The root is decent. Can they get the damage? They can! Root picks that one up, and that is now 2-0 for Loud in this game. They get everything they wanted and a little bit more.
Hey, I just said Loud aren't great at cross-mapping, but they pulled it off incredibly well. Problem is, though, Croc needs to be top. Has the ult if he can get in here.
Yeah, he does indeed. The kickback is good. The Magna Storm, but again, it's still a Cassante, so he's going to be able to be just fine. He has so many dashes and flashes. Now they've used two different things. There's the CC buffer coming in. Pallet's in a little bit of trouble. Flash comes in, trying to get himself away from it. Robo is saying, bring more! Bring everybody! I'll take his all on! The ultimate finally comes in, and they get the execution there with the Lee Sin Q, but it took a hell of a lot longer than GAM needed.
I wasn't sure if Croc would just move up towards top side with the ultimate, just try and help out in that regard, because I think if you end up with Croc, just try and find that dragon off the reset for Catty. Catty immediately TP into the tower though, so they're kind of missing their window of opportunity here.
Here we go, Croc looking to get caught on with a flash away. So Pallet loses his ultimate, gets caught out. They're going to get him right up on top of the wall. He's nowhere to go, and he's taken out, but they've taken down the jungler as well. The all-out comes in to bring the Renekton right back into the hands of the Xayah as she tries to put down the feathers to get this damage down. A flash away from Kiaya gets him out of that fight, but you've lost your jungler now on the side of Loud. They need to try and push this mid lane, but I don't think GAM are going to let them do it for free.
Levi still has kick, he still has flash. You got to be so careful about how you position here. Levi could make a play. Tinones
does flash away. Gets away from the charm. You can see Catty trying to see if he can catch him there, get good reactions there from the Loud mid laner, but again,
maybe not. TP from Tinones as well. Rout really wants to get in here.
He got in, he gets himself the vision right there as well. They're going to try and jump straight on top of the Lee Sin. The flash kick is good, but it's not good enough. Tries to see if he can move away. Excuse me, he uses flashes there. Only got him right behind on the ward hop. And now the dragon is taking so much damage. There's a bit of a charm on the Robo, but he's taking so much damage, he's going to get taken out. That is the question. Slater wants to go for something right now, but it's going to be so difficult. It's a little bit of a strange situation. There's going to be the stride breaker. As you can see, Croc goes a little bit too far forward. These AD carries are the ones that are trying to be set up for success, as these ult bars are so low. Levi lands the Sonic Wave, but doesn't want to overcommit to it. But important for Loud. Yes, they lose their jungler, but they did gain the dragon.
They get GAM as well. Looking for Xayah here. Root might have overextended.
Yeah, definitely has overextended. The cleanse ain't going to do anything. Going to have to probably flash as well. But honestly, once he got caught out there, I think the cleanse and the flash are useless. And unfortunately for Loud,
we'll see Raz might be picking up his shoe by the end of this, but Loud now starting to move in. Sorry, flip-flop, yes, but now Loud starting to move in. Levi in a good position. Keep your eyes on Pallet. Actually going to come back over the wall. I thought he was going to try and keep that position.
Yeah, you got TP wards available as Kiaya kind of comes in from the mid lane. You're going to see now if Robo can keep him going, but never mind. They're going to try and fully commit here onto the Renekton and get his ultimate out of him. The paranoia does mean that there's no real re-engage to come out of this one here. Kiaya taking a lot of damage here and will eventually be taken out. They did get the dragon on the side of GAM, but can they get out with their lives? That is the question. Robo feeling empowered and confident gets kicked right the way back because he wants nothing to do with this team, and Levi ward tops over, so dragon goes over to GAM, kill to Loud.
Yeah, Loud though, they're trying to see if they can maybe move into position here to just keep them pushed out. Actually going to continue to chase this. I wasn't sure if they were just trying to look for the mid-tier 2 instead, but they did find a pick.
Catty's getting a lot of damage onto him. He does have the spirit, doesn't have the spirit rush, I should say. And that means he's going to be going down, so that's 2 kills. That changes the trade. Deceptive with the way she works.
I think they're trying to keep an eye out for Robo. Oh,
Pallet missed it. Levi has to kick away. They do get the stretching strike. That's going to force the cleanse. The charms comes down. They got Kiaya on the backside. The flanking Renekton is the scariest. They look to try and get onto Root, and he is dead. Now that's 2 kills. Good shockwave, but I don't think it's going to be enough. A double kill for the top laner as they keep pushing in and more. They're looking looking to try and make do and make up for the way first game went, and GAM looking to bounce back hard.
Root thought that this was game one, thought that he could go forward, but
No need to
wasn't
get too antsy, but like I said, in that last fight, the panic that kind of set in, but oh, here we go. They're looking for a little bit of a move here onto the Kaisa, and they will find her. Can they get anyone more? That's the question. The TP's come in, but a 2-kill for none. You said for GAM to not be antsy, but Loud didn't allow them to be.
Robo, how have you done this twice? Absolutely styling on them, getting Slater off the back of that was so crucial. He can catch GAM as they start to make their way in again. Like, Tinons can kind of sit and look for these plays because he knows Croc and Sales can have that immediate follow-up, but not quite finding anyone for the moment. Vision, not great for Loud in this area, which means...
Tinons, he does get kicked back, but there's no charm. They're going to finally jump straight in on top of him, but now they can get everybody else down. You can see Root trying to deal with the Lee Sin. The paranoia puts everybody into the darkness, and they can't find the carries. 2 kills, 3 kills, maybe even 4. Slater goes down, and that's it. The Baron and Loud are right back in the game.
The pick was so close to being there, but the damage was not there to follow up. And once again, now minions here, but Croc has been separated. Can GAM now try and remount something?
You know what? If it's so nice, you try it twice. Let's go for it. They're going to try and see if they get Kai on the backside. He pops the dominance to see if they can burn him down. There's the good kick. The shockwave comes in. Slater tries to do the damage, but the feathers do go flying. No Root to come out. Slater does get the stopwatch off finally. They're jumping onto Root, but Root has a stopwatch of his own. Catty goes down to Robo on the backside of this one. Immediately turns his target onto the other carry of GAM, and should be able to slice him down. He was the featured matchup. He was the man we looked to be the king, and he is doing just that. A triple kill for Robo as the CB LOL roar into the World Championship. He's not quite done. He wants to best a little bit more time, but he's not got the damage now. He's finally done on his all out, but they may still look for more.
Robo was the chosen one. He was the one we said to watch the day. And in game 2, when Loud were down, we said they were out. Robo stood tall and said, come at me, Kaya. What you got?
They said you got the high ground, but it does not matter because Robo still taking a lot of damage, finally gets the gargoyle stone plate. He's going to get another dominance. That is the second dominance in this fight, and finally the shutdown comes on the Robo, but he is not the carry for the minute. Kaya does get a double kill, and GAM survive, but it is literally that word, survive. That would be amazing for him. Root has a GA. You know, this isn't exactly an easy target. Even if you do burst them out, you're going to have to do it again after the fact. And with Baron still up for another minute, they are putting in some serious work. The Paranoia comes out to stop any kind of re-engage, as they do eventually jump here straight onto the Renekton. Kiaya in no man's land. He flashes, but he's feared anyway. He was left in the dark, and now he will be shut down by himself, alone and isolated. And now without the Renekton to put any kind of real pressure down, Robo doesn't have a problem with this. He'll tank this all day long. He doesn't care what they throw at him. In fact, he might just turn around and say, take the tower, I'll tank it.
Yeah, they're just going to be able to continue to push in. This is going to be the 3rd inhibitor turret dropped. Loud going to start to rotate up towards this top side, it looks like, to take the last inhibitor, escort these minion waves in the mid lane as well. Tinons is resetting. He wants the TP. Loud want to end it here.
Yeah, Loud want to end it, but you can see there, GAM know if they let anyone go back, they're in so much trouble. There you go, the reset's coming in. Death cap, I imagine, to be finished. There it is, coming out from Tinons. The damage is insane now from this Orianna. The scaling has been hit. Robo goes back and TP's right back in just to pick up an elixir of iron. He doesn't even care about the fight. He wants the towers. They want the 2-0. They try to go for the kick, but Levi can't get there in time. He's feared, he's rooted, and he is killed. 2 kills going over to Loud. Not only will they get 2 kills, they'll get the 2-0, and Loud will be continuing on in the upper bracket. It will be GAM to go down to the losers.
And what a performance from Loud to do so. Game 1, pentakill from Root, double solo kill from Root in that bot lane. We get to see what the AD carry of the squad can do. And in game 2,